Tonight on Season Pass.
Teams playing in December are ones you remember. Sterling City battled Borden County for a spot in the 1A state championship. Who's moving on to Jerry World and who's going home? Highlights from the Mustang Bowl coming your way. We also have all of the action from Fredericksburg as Christoval took on Falls City in the 2A state quarterfinals. Can the Cougars continue to make history? And school basketball also continued non-district play. All this and more tonight. Season Pass starts right now.
Season Pass is sponsored by Kent Elliott Roofing.
Welcome, everyone, to another installment of Season Pass. I'm your host, Ryan Reynolds. We have a lot to get to tonight. Christoval played in its first state quarterfinal as an 11-man program. Sterling City was also eyeing its first trip to the state championship since 2010, and the 6A Central Bobcats learned their by-district round opponent. We'll recap all the highlights and news from the high school gridiron tonight. We also have highlights and scores from the high school basketball court. Like I said, it is a loaded show, so let's kick things off with the #1 team in Class 1A Division I. Top-ranked Sterling City has had a season for the books. The Eagles have 8 wins over playoff teams, 6 wins against ranked opponents. They entered the week with a perfect 13-0 record and just 2 wins shy from the program's first state championship. Yesterday, they played a familiar opponent in the state semifinals, #2 Borden County, who's also riding a 9-game winning streak. Sterling City beat Borden County back in September. Can they do it again and punch their ticket to AT&T Stadium? Borden County leading 32-16 in the fourth quarter. Rally time for the Eagles. Here's Cross Knittel taking the pitch, weaving his way for the touchdown. 32-24, Coyotes still in front. Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Knittel rolling out, throws it downfield to Chance Ferguson, hauls in the touchdown. That ties the game at 32, clawing all the way back. And then after an interception by the Eagles, things got really interesting. Borden County quickly scoring. Mason Cole goes in untouched, and the Coyotes retake the lead 40-32. Last chance for Sterling City as time expires. Knittel heaving it up to Damian Calderon. What a catch. They tie it at 40 with no time left on the clock. So let's head to overtime. Eagles with the ball first in OT. Knittel weaving through defenders into the house. Touchdown Sterling City. They lead 48-40. Their first lead of the game. So in turn, last chance for Borden County now. 4th down. Trey Edwards passes to Kai Edwards. He's wrestled out of bounds. That will do it. Sterling City rallies back to beat Borden County 48-40 in overtime. The Eagles are heading to the state championship for the first time since 2010. Here's head coach Trey Cisco.
It's just a testament to our kids and how hard they fought each and every game, and then to never give up no matter what the situation is. And I think we've been in every possible situation you can be in. We've been down and had to come back in the last second. We've been in overtime now, and you know, we've had to step up and play a second half of defense like we hadn't played all season against a great team. I mean, Borden County, I mean, take your hats off to them. They're an unbelievable team and well coached, and you know, hats off to them for putting us in that situation. I mean, I'm just glad we were able to come through in the end.
So who will Sterling City face in the state championship? 3rd-ranked May taking on the defending champions Blum. First quarter, Rory Bustamante busting that down the sideline to the house for the touchdown. That puts May in front by 8. Ensuing kickoff, Kobe Clickenscales. He's going to field this return. He's going to roll right and just finds open space. Look at the big man go using that stride. He is going to score the touchdown. Blum missed the extra point, though. So May still up by 2. And here is Bustamante again with another touchdown run. May up by double digits. That gives the Tigers a 10-point lead. May up by 2 now. And Bustamante, yes, you all know his name by now. Another touchdown run. May back up by 10. The Tigers take it in an overtime thriller, 92-86. That sets the stage for the grand finale. The Class 1A Division I state championship game at AT&T Stadium. Sterling City will face May on December 16th at 2 p.m. It'll be the third straight week the Eagles are facing a team they beat in the regular season. Sterling City beat May 44-40 back on September 4th. They have about a week and a half to prepare for this one, but the Eagles trying to win the program's first ever state title. So Sterling City in the state title for the first time since 2010. 7th-ranked Christoval over in Class 2A Division II. They've also had a great season. Earlier this year, the Cougars claimed their first outright district title as an 11-man program. This week, they played in their first 11-man state quarterfinal, and they had their hands full with the defending region champs, number 9, Falls City. So out in Fredericksburg, a good Friday night for football. Christoval versus Falls City. First score of the game goes to Falls City. Luke Schaefer, the big man, hurdling over the Cougar, gets the ball inside the 5-yard line. Later, Schaefer would punch that in for the first score of the game. So the Beavers go on top 7-0. Christoval would respond, though. Braden Wilcox is going to take the snap and just run it right up the middle for the QB keeper, in for 6. The 2-point conversion was no good. So Falls City still has an 8-6 lead. Into the second half we go. Falls City, they strike again. Grant Gendrush takes the handoff, in for 6. 20-12 Beavers, and again, like they did all game, Christoval having to respond. Wilcox finds Appeton Salinas deep. He hauls that one in, and he is gone for 6 more points. It's just a 2-point ball game at that point. So Christoval having to play catch-up all game. Here's the last chance for them. Wilcox on the keeper, coughs up the football, and Falls City, they knock off Christoval 27-18, ending their historic season. Here's Christoval head coach Casey Otho.
We knew coming in that we're going to have to stop the run, you know, and they got a good football team. They got a good defense. They're here for a reason, just like we were. And we felt, you know, like we could play with them hand and, you know, toe-to-toe right there. And I think we did for the most part. So these guys have come from not ever being able to win a playoff game and winning 7 gold balls in 3 years. So I'm proud of them for that.
Finishes the season with a 12-2 record. The Central Bobcats had a much-needed week off after dropping their last 2 district games to Odessa, Permian, and Midland Lee. The losses dropped the Cats from first place in District 2 6A to 3rd. However, they are still the 1 seed in Class 6A Division 2, and they finally know who they're facing in the bi-district round. Central will travel to El Paso to take on El Paso Eastlake in the first round. No spectators will be allowed to attend the game, though. Kickoff from the Student Activity Center is set for 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Coming up on Season Pass, it's high school basketball frenzy here in the Concho Valley. We have highlights and scores from boys hoops after the break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Mike with MGB, Mike's Gold Buyers. Gold and silver prices are terrific, which means more money for your gold, silver, and diamonds. Come to MGB and you'll say,
I sold gold and I like Mike.
On Avenue N by Angelo State.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
With Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast. For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-469-6801. 1-800-469-6801.
At Jim Bass, we're saying goodbye to 2020, one vehicle at a time.
Right now, get a brand new 2020 Mazda CX-5 Touring, just $24,999. Or a new 2020 Mazda CX-3, just $17,988.
We want to be done with 2020, and that means our vehicles too. Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Houston, Hart and Arden Road, or 24/7 at BassBunch.com.
My car's making a really weird noise. It's like a ting, 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 ting.
Whether your vehicle's import or domestic, your car's not foreign here at Rick Henry's Auto Service. Come see us or click on the Expert tab on the Concho Valley homepage.
This is the new Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring automatically. So no more nudging your partner, because it's our first system that detects snoring and automatically adjusts to help reduce it. Your best sleep, all night, every night. This Black Friday, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, including the brand new Ergo Smart Base. Plus, get 72-month special financing when you shop at Ashley Home Store, the #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer in North America.
Welcome back to Season Pass. December brings the feeling of championship football, but it also rings in a new season. High school basketball is underway across the state as teams prepare for district play. The girls, they'll start district in a couple weeks, but for most of the boys teams, they'll start those games in early January. We have highlights from the past week, though, starting with TLCA hosting Lakeview. The first points of the game goes to that man, Javon Everett. Chiefs turn it over. Everett drives in and lays it in through contact, 2-0. Eagles in front. Both offenses had slow starts, but both would start to kick it into gear. Gabriel Ruiz drives in and gets it to go. And then on the other end, like I said, these two teams had pretty slow starts. But on the other end, TLCA's Isaac Gonzalez pulls up from three, bangs it home in the corner. He got it. TLCA takes this one, 53-51 the final score. Staying with Lakeview, they battled Fort Stockton Friday night, trying to bounce back from that loss to TLCA. Miguel Trejo misses it twice. However, Ethan Acosta is there to clean it up. Panthers took a 23-22 lead into the half, so Lakeview having to make adjustments. And coming out of the break, the Chiefs started to get some buckets. RJ Bohannon swings it to Jonathan Espinoza. That's a miss, but Bohannon is there for the putback. That gives Lakeview a 24-23 lead. A little later, Tony Cabrera finds Espinoza. He does the rest. Great take there by him. Lakeview, they come back to win it, 52-46. Christoval hosting Water Valley yesterday. Let's go ahead and pick this one up in the third quarter. Christoval with a 14-point lead off the inbound pass. Jaden Walker with a quick bucket to extend their lead to 16. Wildcats not backing down. Josiah Padilla bounce pass to Gabriel Smith, drains the three. That gives them momentum entering the fourth quarter. Nathan Treadway caps off a 7-0 run for the Wildcats with a bucket right here, but Christoval was just too much for Water Valley. They get the win 52-35. The Cougars, they improve to 4-1. Miles on the road at Erie and County. First quarter, Hornets pushing the pace. Trevin Kofel loses the ball, but Bo Murrow is there with the finish. Murrow led all Hornets with 15 points, but Miles, they just controlled this game from start to finish. Shelton Petrie gets the offensive board and the putback. The sophomore scored a game-high 22 points for Miles. They led by 10 after one. Second quarter, sweet ball movement by the Bulldogs. Sets up the shot in the corner. Braden Dunlap knocks it down. Miles takes this one 50-44. Keeping this train moving, very best hosting Blackwell. The Falcons came right out of the gate swinging. Bo Dunn finishes in transition. Then a little later, showing off the range, nails the shot from behind the arc. Very best on a 20-5 run to start this game. Second quarter, Blackwell just trying to get something going. Landon Witten bounce pass to Cloyer, gets it to go 20-7. Very best. Cloyer again attacking the basket, gets the tough layup to drop. The Falcons run away with this one though, 60-41. How about Bronte taking on Paint Rock first quarter? The Indians get on the board first. Good ball movement. Pato Ponce with the finish and one. He was just getting warmed up. A little later, the cross-court pass. Ponce drives in and gets the contested layup to go. Count it and one. Here's Ponce again, gets the board and the putback. The guy was just having himself a game. He scored the Indians' first 9 points. Bronte would come back, though. Jamison Seals with the fake, then hits the three ball. Longhorns on the board. Then Jayton Galvan knocks one of his own down in the corner. Bronte trailed by 6 at the end of the first. This game would end up going to overtime. Paint Rock coming away with the win, 33-31. Some other scores from around the area. Central beats Belton 74-65, on Tuesday in Brownwood. Brandon Campbell scored a game-high 27 points. Chase Fields added 15 for the Bobcats. Central then edged out Lubbock Cooper yesterday in a close game, 56-54. Campbell again the high point man with 19 points. The Bobcats are 5-2 on the year and will host Abilene Wiley on Tuesday. Over in Class 3A, TLCA, like Central, also picked up a pair of wins to close out the week. The Eagles blowing past Ozona 83-38. Then they topped Reagan County 58-42. Wall, they lost to Brownwood 56-37. Like I mentioned, boys basketball will start district play in January, but the girls are just a few weeks from the start. After the break, we put the girls in the spotlight. Stay with us.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma or any other asbestos-related cancer, call now. Asbestos manufacturers sold deadly asbestos materials to thousands of companies, putting workers at risk. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be entitled to a portion of these funds and receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or ever going to court.
For your free legal consultation, call 800-789-3797 now. That's 800-789-3797. I am a paid non-attorney spokesperson.
RV shoppers, you're invited to our town for our extended Black Friday savings event. Funtown RV has just what you need for a magical holiday season. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, and toy haulers from all the top manufacturers like Forest River, Heartland, Coachman, and more. No long lines, no hassle, and no hidden fees. Just fun. Plus, we'll beat any competitor's pricing. Visit us today at one of our convenient locations near you or online at funtownrv.com for a better selection, better products, better pricing.
I have something for you.
I have something for you, too.
It's the GMC season to upgrade. Now everyone can get GM employee pricing on most GMC models. Use it to get nearly $9,200 total value on this 2021 Sierra Crew Cab Texas Edition. That's an MSRP under $50,000.
Attention Dish subscribers, don't sit still while you're locked out. You have lost the full range of our programming that you pay for. All our primetime, gone. All our morning shows, gone. All our local news, sports, and weather, gone. All gone. Take action now. Tell Dish to return your station. Call now 800-333-3474 and tell Dish to return your station. That's 800-333-3474.
Welcome back to Season Pass. How about some girls hoops? Central hosting Brownwood, third quarter. Lady Cats up big. Jewel Perez with the takeaway. Then the cross-court pass to Deandra Allen. Easy lay-in for her. Final seconds of the quarter. Angelina Humphreys with the board. No good on the first try, but the putback before the buzzer goes. Cats up 41-20. Now in the fourth, Central still pushing the pace. Nevia Hearn wide open on the wing, knocks down the trifecta as the Lady Cats cruise to victory in this one, 49-25. TLCA hosting Lakeview. We saw the Lakeview boys pick up the win. How about the girls? A little back and forth action all game. Here in the fourth, Maidens try to break the press. They do find Alicia Capchina. Maidens lead by 5. A minute left to play. Katie Kirkland not letting this one in. She pokes the ball away, gets the layup, and the Lady Eagles cut it down to just 1 point. But in the closing stages of the game, good things happen when you cut to the basket. Michaela Wagner cuts in and scores. Lakeview hangs on to win a thriller, 34-29. High school basketball out in Cristobal. The Lady Cougars taking on Forsan late in the second quarter. Forsan trailing by 2. Aubrey Smith floats it over her defender and in just before the buzzer. Forsan ties it at 21 going into the break. However, Cristobal went on a run to start the third. Allison Vaughn, little spin move in the finish, caps off a 6-0 run for the Lady Cougars, and they kept pulling away in the fourth. Gracie Jones time. Bounce pass gets the bucket with the foul. She would make the free throw to make it 38-27 Cristobal. Then how about Gracie Jones? A nice little reverse layup. That gives them a 13-point lead. Jones, she finished with a game-high 28 points as the Lady Cougars win 44-33. Cristobal improves to 4-3. Erie County hosting Miles, second quarter. Mercedes Davis flips it up and in. Erie County up 14-9, but Miles, they started to settle in. Kaylee Elliott finds Grace Schwartner and one. She finished with a team-high 13 points. Miles led 24-20 at the break, and they would hold on to that lead the rest of the way. Third quarter, a little stop-and-pop action from Natalie Fernandez, showing off the range. Drains the three. Miles went into the fourth, up 5 later. Ali Kalina gets the strip, finishes on the other end. She had 10 points in this one. The Lady Hornets made it interesting towards the end, but Miles comes away with the win, 52-47. Top 25 showdown in very best. Number 2, Lady Falcons taking on 25th ranked Blackwell. Close game in the third quarter. Kylie Cummings drive and kicked up. Maikira Ibarra gets the mid-range shot to fall. Blackwell on top 27-23. The Lady Hornets held very best to just 2 points in the third. Looking for a rally. Kennedy Willis finds Bella Hoffman. That cuts the deficit to 4. And then a little later, Cora Blackwell, this was a big shot, finds Wheelis behind the arc, bangs it home. Lady Falcons take a 1-point lead, and they would hang on to it. Very best, they escape with a win, 37-33. The Lady Falcons capped off a perfect week with 2 more wins. Very best went on the road and beat Sterling City 48-16. Kennedy Wheelis led all scores in that one with 16 points. Very best then went on the road yesterday and knocked off Garden City 42-36. Wheelis with the game high 23 points. She was a perfect 10 for 10 from the free throw line. The Lady Falcons are off to a 6-0 start. Lakeview, they lost to El Dorado in a close one, 28-27. The Maidens are 3-3 on the year, while the Lady Eagles improved to 2-2. So that game was an exciting one. So was this one. Bronte edging out Paint Rock 39-38. EMILLE Ramirez scored 26 points for the Lady Indians, while Caitlin Powell led Bronte with 16 points. High school basketball will heat up here over the next couple weeks. Next on Season Pass, we stay on the hardwood, but we jump to the next level. College hoops is underway for Division I programs, and the clock is ticking for Angelo State. Hear from Bell's head coach Nate Harris after the break. We'll be right back.
What is it? Bangin'.
This is what I call a bangin' burger.
The chilies with the onions and the queso. Boom.
Queso knows where it's supposed to be, where it belongs.
Sonic Queso Burger.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get a great deal on Tacoma, RAV4, Camry, and more.
I'll take it.
I'll get this wrapped up for you. I wish I hadn't just unwrapped it.
During Toyotathon, get $1,500 total bonus, or qualified lessees can lease a new, virtually indestructible 2021 Tacoma Special Edition for only $199 a month.
Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
The Business Men's and Women's Bible Class wants to share the word with you. Join us on 960 KGKL AM Sundays at 10 a.m. and worship with us. The Business Men's and Women's Bible Class wants to share Jesus' love for you to help you feel more connected to God and fellow Christians. For over 50 years, the Business Men's and Women's Bible Class has been sharing the Word of God with San Angelo, and they invite you to share the Word and fellowship every Sunday on KGKL 960 AM at 10 a.m.
Chili's first because
Chili's
it's
the
like
star.
the star of it. And then cheese is just there to be like, I'm gonna lift you up. It would be nothing without the Fritos and the cheese.
And cheese is like the hype man.
Sonic Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap.
I got you.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Season Pass. There's a ton of new faces for Angelo State fans to learn on the Bells basketball team this year. There's 11 total players on the roster. 8 of them are newcomers. 7 of those 8 newcomers are freshmen. This young group is going to have to face the defending national champions in Lubbock Christian twice. They have to play West Texas A&M, who's always in the national conversation, twice, and even a Texas women's team who's coming off 2 wins over Division I opponents. There are no days off in the Lone Star Conference, but head coach Nate Harris is just happy to see his team back on the court.
Now, it's really unique. It's really it's different. It'll be a challenge playing back-to-back nights against the same team. It'll be a bigger challenge playing at Canyon or at wherever, and then in San Angelo in the same week. But I mean, that's why I do this job. I love practice. I think practice is the best way to get better, but I don't coach to practice every day. I coach because I love games and I love competing.
So here, Coach Harris talk about the schedule. Here's a look at the first 4 games for the Bells. ASU kicks off the season on Friday with back-to-back games on the road at Texas Women's. The Bells will play their home opener on December 18th against Texas A&M Kingsville. That matchup will also be a back-to-back with the first game starting at 5:30 and Saturday's game starting at 3:30. So that's the Bells schedule. The Rams have a similar start, except their first 2 are on the road at Dallas Baptist. Like the Bells, the Rams will play their home opener on December 18th against Texas A&M Kingsville. The Rams games will follow the Bells games at 7:30 and 5:30 on December 18th and 19th. Coming up on Season Pass, we reveal our top 5 plays of the week and our player of the week. Stay tuned.
It's our way of life. It's a love of family, your land, and your history. It's how you treat people. It's deep-seated roots, a heritage that lives on in the way we work and play. We are West Texas. Angelo Pellets has been taking care of farmers, ranchers, and hunters since 1963. Give them a call and let them take care of you.
This is the new Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring automatically. So no more nudging your partner, because it's our first system that detects snoring and automatically adjusts to help reduce it. Your best sleep, all night, every night. This Black Friday, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, including the brand new Ergo Smart Base. Plus, get 72-month special financing when you shop at Ashley Home Store, the #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer in North America.
Welcome back to Season Pass. Top 5 plays in the Concho Valley starting at number 5. Cristobal taking on Falls City in the 2A Division II state quarterfinals. And that is a bomb from Braden Wilcox to Appeton Salinas. That pulled the Cougars within 2 points of the 2-time defending region champs. Cristobal's season does come to an end, though, 27-18. Number 4, Sterling City battling Borden County for a spot in the 1A state championship game. Damian Calderon, doink, doink. Give me that football. Picks off Trey Edwards. That set up the first Eagles touchdown. And prepare yourself, guys. We have a lot more from this game a little later. Before we get to those, though, let's go to the hardwood for number 3. Central hosting Brownwood. Check out this balance and awareness from Jewel Perez. Gets the steal, stays on her pivot foot, and throws the cross-court pass for the easy lay. And Lady Cats, they get the blowout win, 49-25. So let's head back over to the Mustang Bowl for the top 2 plays. Here we go. An important 4th down for Borden County in overtime. Sterling City completes the comeback with a stop, and Chance Ferguson makes it. Catches Kai Edwards right before the sticks, and Sterling City is heading to its first state championship since 2010. And number 1, the top play of the week. One more chance for the Eagles to send it to overtime. Cross Caniddle, he just heaves it up to Damian Calderon, and he comes down with it over 2 Coyotes. No time left on the clock. Sterling City outscored Borden County 32-8 in the second half in overtime. They come from behind to win it 48-40. Sterling City will take on May in the state championship on December 16th. And our player of the week, you just saw him in the top plays. Chance Ferguson making that crucial 4th down stop in overtime to send Sterling City to the state championship game. The first time they've done that since 2010. And he did it on both sides of the ball. See that stat line, 4 catches for 122 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns for the senior.
Player of the Week is sponsored by Southwest Pools and Spas.
And that wraps up this episode of Season Pass. You can check out all of our content on ConchoValleyHomepage.com. We'll be right back here next Sunday. Good night, Concho Valley.
Closed captioning for the hearing impaired is sponsored by the Law Office of Rick DeHoyas.